Hello, you're tuned into Interview Project. Today, we're meeting Klinger. Klinger collects antiques and runs a flower shop. Enjoy the interview.
Well, out of this, I'll give you one little story. I remember when I was a little boy, about 10, 12 years old, I lived in the town of Hurley, which is 12 miles down the road. And to come to Sunbury on a Saturday morning was quite a treat. You get a round-trip bus ticket for 24 cents. Understand? Come up to the theater, which was up the street here. They called it the Rat Hole, the Rialto. It was the old westerns, and Gene Autry and Roy Rogers, bang, 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 shoot 'em up type movie. But anyhow, you'd go to the movie and you'd pay 25 cents for a ticket to go to the movie. Now, can you imagine this today? 25 cents for your ticket for the movie, and then a nickel for a box of popcorn, and a nickel for a soft drink. And after you were done having the movie, across the street was a place called the Squeeze-In, a little hot dog joint, as you call it. You see a lot of those type of places, probably in New York City, I think, in Greenwich Village and stuff like that. But you'd go across the street and get a hot dog for a nickel and a soft drink for a nickel, and you never even spend $1. I'm not a druggie, and I never was interested in it. But central Pennsylvania is one of the dropping off points for a lot of drugs in this area. I used to be in the school board at Line Mountain, which is my old alma mater. And I would say up until just 25 years ago, Line Mountain was a fairly drug-free school, because it was the old country boys. They had to come home. They'd come to school in the morning at 5 o'clock or so and slop the hogs and milk the cows before they went to school. And after school was over, they maybe were jock straps and they played basketball, baseball, or something like that. And then they went home and they went to bed. A lot of people don't give a damn about history, really. Aren't concerned about history, but it's interesting. Right down here in the block here, there's a sign, and that one house across the street was the man that helped Johann Strauss write the waltz music. So there's lots of history in this area. Thomas Edison was from this area, where he invented the light bulb in Sunbury, and there was a generator just brought back from Florida. That was his first generator that he used to generate electricity in this area. And in the other town close by here in Northumberland was Priestley. Joseph Priestley lived. And Joseph Priestley, if it wasn't for him, you wouldn't be drinking soft drink with the fizz in it. He invented soda gas. And he also invented ether. I can't quite explain my feeling about that, because there's so many, you're living by everybody else's standards, in a sense. By what Mrs. Jones, she's Methodist. The Methodist religion has one feeling. Maybe the Bible Baptists have another feeling. So, but when it comes down to going to heaven and hell, as it were, it's going to be the people that have lived by a good religious standard. It doesn't matter what the denomination is. Okay?